Hi everyone, welcome or welcome back if you are new here. My name is Nusha, and as always, it's amazing to have you here. So, I have a lot of tarot decks, and I cannot use them nearly in a monthly basis. And I was trying to find a way that I can refer to every tarot deck once in a while just to admire them. And actually, creating this kind of YouTube videos helps me a lot to kind of stay in touch with all my decks. And I see a lot of kind of VRs and tarot tags are around, like having prompts, asking questions, and showing the decks. And I was like, okay, let's give it a try. So I went to ChatGPT and I asked, give me a lovely prompts so I can show my decks to my lovely viewers. And here we are. This video only covers 10 prompts and we will look at them together. Without a further ado, let's jump into them. So the first prompt is show a deck that feels like autumn. And of course I have multiple decks that has that autumn vibe, but the one that really gives me that vibe is Oak Ash Thorn. And let me show you the deck. We have multiple cards. Okay, my ring is sliding. Let me remove that. Okay, so this is the beautiful bag, and it is purely autumn vibe. It's animal based, and it's such a sweet. I think recently there is a new version of this deck. I don't have it, but I think the fonts is different and the border are different. But yeah, this is the first edition. It's such a sweet deck. Let me show you also some of the minors. So for the ones, we have the Sweet Foxy. Knight. Look at this beautiful Queen of Wands. Such a sweet. And the cups, we have a squirrel. Such a sweet, like the queens are so sweet in this deck. And crow for swords. Oh man, it's so good to look at this deck again. And of course, rabbit for pentacles. I highly recommend to have this deck. I use this deck really in autumn a lot. If you are looking for a sweet animal deck, that's one of them. Okay, show us a deck with dreamy, soft artwork. So, of course, I will go with Monsoon. This is one of my new decks that I showed a lot, I think, recently in my videos. But that perfectly matches this prompt. Look at the beautiful bag and lovely holographic glittery edge. Beautiful. So, the color palette is just has this dreamy vibe. It feels like I'm in sleep and dreaming. Look at it. It's such a beautiful deck. We have a lot of cats here. So do you see, the colors are like kind of faded into each other and creates this kind of dreamy vibe. It's just so soft. I get a very nice feeling from this deck. And to be honest, I still didn't start to read with this deck because every time I pick it up, I just admire the artwork and I cannot really focus on the reading part. But definitely, that's the deck I want to show you for dreamy and soft vibe. Got the rabbit here. Sweet. Queen of Earth. Beautiful. Okay, the next prompt. Which deck's artwork makes you smile every time? And that was the easy choice. Of course, I will go with the Sassy Dragons Tarot by Peggy Poppes and Lisa Poppes. This deck is such a cutie. I basically smile and laugh whenever I see this deck. Of course, this is not safe for work version. The size is cute. Look at it. It's just small, fits your hands, and lovely edge color. And let me show you. So we have the artwork and the name of the card and the sweet kind of funny text below. For example, for the Fool, let the shit show begin. Now is not the time to worry, just jump in. And it goes on like this. Look at this high priestess. He's such a sweetie. I really admire this deck. Such a beautiful, funny deck. Look at this mini lion. Oh my gosh. Hermit. Oh my gosh. And it really goes on. The artwork is amazing and the text matches very perfectly to your mood. This is beautiful. Let me show you the minors. Minors are also fully illustrated. And of course, it follows RWS, so it's easy to read with the cups. Look at this mini flying dragon. Sweet. The queen and swords. Such a sweet deck. Oh my gosh, look at the baby dragon here. I highly recommend this deck. I think she has it still in her Etsy shop. Oopsie. Just check it if you are interested in this deck. And Pentacle. We have a mini rabbit here. Sweet. Sassy Dragons Tarot. The next prompt, a deck where the minors steal the show. And I will go with the Dark Mansions Tarot because, first of all, I love this deck. This is one of my forever loves. This is by TarotDeckShowcase Studio, and it is the large size one. Nice edge and beautiful back. Check their website again because they have, of course, the standard size tarot with different backs and with a glossy vibe or matte vibe and different edge. So if you like this deck, and let me just quickly show you the majors. The artwork is very detailed, cartoonish, and amazing. Let me move to minors. Okay, so it's very interesting, the minors for me. So, for example, 3 of Wands. Look at this detailed illustration. The 4s, 5s. I love this, the minors in this deck. Actually, sorry. Actually, I love everything about this deck. And of course, the minors are also beautiful. That's why I chose this deck. This is the cups. Such a sweet artwork. Look at the 5. You really feel this sadness. My favorite 6 of cups at all over my tarot decks. And let me show you swords. Isn't it beautiful? 4, 5, or 7, the 9. You really feel this nightmare feeling. And pentacles. I'm in love with the artwork of this deck. I had a standard size. I gave it to my sister, and for myself, I again bought this large size just to show that, just to see the artwork and admire it. Beautiful. A deck where the court cards really shine. I will go with Le Tarot Arthurian because I love the way that the Arthurian, the author and creator, illustrated the court card in this deck. So I will show you quickly. So this is how the artwork looks like. Beautiful. And this deck is in French, and guidebook is also in French. But and I don't know French, but I use my phone to translate the text to English. So let's go to first court cards. So this is the page, the knight, and the reason actually that I chose this deck is the queen and king. Can you see that? They are sitting in front of the fireplace. Such a beautiful concept. And let me show you also the cups again. We have a beautiful page and knight, and here are the king and queen. And as far as I remember, this is the only deck that shows the court cards like this, like queen and kings interacting with each other. So page, knight, and here queen and king of swords playing chess together. And let's go to pentacles again. We have a beautiful page and knight, and of course the highlight are the queen and king of pentacles. Beautiful. Next one. Which deck has the most unique interpretation of the majors? That was the most difficult prompt for me. And then I decided to go with Terra Volatile. This deck in general challenges me a lot due to the artwork being so complex. So I'm trying to learn it still. But I think it has a unique way of showing the major arcanas. The artwork is amazing. I love the style of the artwork for majors. I will show you the chariot, the strength, hermit, wheel of fortune. This deck is such an amazing deck. You need to spend a lot of time with this deck because sometimes at night I have problem to read with this deck. The cards are quite dark. But yeah, anyway, this is the devil, the tower, star, moon, sun, the judgment, and the world. Yeah, so I love the majors of this deck because of the vibe, the dark vibe, the art style, and also like a bit of details that you need to spend time with each deck with each card to understand them. And somehow, yeah, this one made it to this prompt. This is also the beautiful back. Okay, what's your most luxurious or fancy feeling deck? Okay, I will go with the Victorian Romantic Tarot by Baba Studio. First of all, it comes in this woody box, which is fancy. And let me put the guidebooks and things aside. This is a beautiful bag. And look at the artwork. It has this gold stamp. As you see, it gives this luxury vibes to it. is beautiful. Can you see the shininess? This is one of the decks that is too pretty to read with. Look at it. It's very, the Baba Studio decks all have this luxury feeling due to this cold stamp. Look at the blue. Beautiful. Let me show you also the minors are fully illustrated. So all of them has this cold stamp. Okay, I'm just keep playing with the light to show you. Definitely, this is a deck. Look at the Ace of Swords. Isn't she beautiful? So yeah, definitely this deck is the most luxurious deck in my collection. With no doubt. 7. Look at this lady. It's beautiful. Such a beautiful Queen of Pentacles. And the King. Okay, show your smallest tarot deck. Okay, of course, not a difficult decision to make. Tarot of Mystical Moment. This is the miniature deck. Let me show you it's exactly like the big size, no difference. But it's very small. It's very, very miniature. Let me find a standard card. Okay, I'm back. So this is the standard tarot card and this is the miniature version. Mini. So, as I said, this is exactly like the big size of it. Exact illustration, exact artwork. But just show you. When I purchased this deck, I didn't really understood how miniaturish a deck can be. I didn't expect it to be that small. Oopsie. Yeah. That's my smallest deck in my collection. Show us the largest tarot deck, of course. So, Le Tarot Noir. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's also a French deck. Tarot Marseille. This beautiful guidebook. I don't see this deck at all around. Such a pity because the artwork is amazing. Look at this beautifully done guidebook. It just feels like a high quality indie deck. And let me show you I bought it from Amazon. I'm not sure it's exactly is mass market because I'm not familiar with with French publishers. Yeah, but anyway, this is the reverse. This is a beautiful bag, nice gold edge, and let me show you how big it is. So this is the standard deck card, and yeah, it's quite big. This is one of, I don't have that much exactly Tarot de Marseille decks. I think I have 2 or 3. And this is the most beautiful one. And I'm really sad that I don't see this deck that much around. And because myself, I don't read with Tarot Marseille, um, it's it's just so nice that I'm making this video and I can again admire this deck. They have this sad vibe. the, but anyway, beautiful. And Pentacles. Look at the horse. Yeah, this is one of this is actually my last. This is my largest tarot deck in my collection. And the last prompt, a deck that feels cinematic or a storybook. I will go with Unicorn's Journey Tarot by Lisa Poppes because it's exactly like a storybook. Sorry, I just got distracted by the box again. Let me read this for you. Do you ever lie on your back and gaze at the sky, wishing you were something other than you are? Okay, let me read you. A Unicorn's Journey Tarot is a narrative style tarot deck that tells a story about a unicorn named Mystic who goes on a quest for self knowledge, empowerment, contentment, confidence, and self reliance, and so on. This is the beautiful back, and this is the edge, lovely pink, and this is how the artwork looks like. And in the guidebook, she explains the card and also reference to the RWS, so you can connect the dots. Beautiful. The artwork is amazing. Again, also for this one, I think she should have it still in her Etsy shop. So if you are interested, check it out. So the fire is one suit here. Look at the Queen of Wands. Beautiful. The water is cup suit. And air is sword. You need to spend time with each card to really get into the story of it. And earth is pentacles. And king of earth. Okay, I hope you enjoyed these 10 prompts. I will do also similar videos in the future because I think that's a great way to look into the decks that you usually don't use them, or it's not the season, or you are not in the mood or vibe of that deck. So I think it's fun to have this kind of prompts and show our tarot decks to each other. And if you want to show your decks for this 10 prompt, please go ahead and do so. I'm looking forward to watch it too. So until next time, please stay safe, healthy, and on top of everything, always happy. Bye bye.